How's it going, folks? phillgdeal here again. Hey, I wanted to plug in and talk a little more to piggyback off the last video and taking a real look at it, seeing if your thinking is up to the task. And it's such a gorgeous day here in Cleveland right now. I don't know if you can see me that well, but I had to step outside for a second to enjoy the weather. But I thought about going through each of the questions and saying, okay, how do you feel about you? What do you feel about who you are? What do you feel about where you are? How do you feel about where you're going? And how do you feel about why you're going there? I was going to sit here and talk about why each of those are important, how tough it may be to answer, and why it's so important that you can answer those things. But I thought I might do something a little bit different. My younger brother, Boobie in Cleveland, not the Boobie that we all know that is drilling threes for the Cavs right now, go Cavaliers, but my younger brother, Boobie Deal, and he's a really sharp, bright young man. Has a lot of basketball ability similar to that of Boobie. But anywho, I said what I'll do is just ask him these questions because you know um, I'd like him to be doing some things a little bit better as far as how he's trying to and just finding some direction in life. Period. But his buddy just pulled up, little Mikey. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in there. They know I'm on the computer. They know I do stuff online. They don't really have no clue what I do. Damn, bees. Excuse me. But I'm going to go in here and give them the interview questions and see how they react. And you'll be able to see me a little better. And let's just see how hard it is to answer these questions and how tough it is when you really got to, look yourself in the eye and be real with yourself for a second. So let's see how they react when I ask them these questions. Come with me. Mikey Mike, do me a real quick favor, y'all. I want to ask y'all just a couple of real quick questions. Answer however you like. So y'all don't sue me. Y'all don't care. Y'all getting interviewed. It's Mike right there, and that's Boobie with his back turned to me. Okay, let's check him out already. I just want to ask a couple questions. Answer however you feel. But I want y'all to be honest and answer me if you can. I want to ask you first, Boobie. How do you feel about you? Good. Let me just light. Can't nobody see you. Say it loud so the people can hear out in YouTube world and wherever else world is checking out.
I feel good. Why you on YouTube?
Share. How do you feel about who you are? What kind of person you are, Boobie?
Great.
Can you elaborate on what you mean by great?
On eat. I'm not on eat right now.
I mean, just a couple quick words. Bowl of cereal not going nowhere. Well, let me ask you this. How do you feel about where you are right now, Boobie?
I ain't that good with it. But I'll be further.
I mean, any particular things that you're not that good with that you want to share, or a couple things that you're trying to make happen, you want to
I'm
change?
good at everything. It's just all about applying myself.
Okay, that's cool. Boobie, how do you feel about where you're going?
Feel great.
Is it
I'm going somewhere.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know where you're going?
Yep.
Where you going, Boobie?
That's for me to know and them to see.
Okay. What is it about where you think you're going that you feel so good about? Why is it that what when you sit there and take a look at I'm going here. Boobie say I'm going here. I feel great about that. What is it that you feel great about where you're going? If it's one thing that you can say you really feel great about this because I'm going here, is what?
Money.
Help the people. You got people who watching who trying to get to where you going. It's all about the money. They want to make that money too. Anything that you could add that might help them out as far as?
They gotta find out their own way.
Like my position ain't gonna help them.
They in their own feet. They in their own shoes.
Okay. I can dig that. I can dig that. Well, Boobie, let me ask you this. What do you think about why you actually trying to get there, wherever this place where the money is that you're trying to go?
Why what?
What do you feel about why you're trying to get there?
What do I feel about trying to get there?
Yeah, you said you feel good about where you're going. You got somewhere that a particular place or a level in life or however it is that you're trying to get there.
I'm trying to get there. I'm working towards it.
Why are you trying to get there?
But I want the money. So I can better my life. Better my life. Being stuck in one place.
Okay. 6 minutes. We got, this is a little long, but I want to kind of, wrap this thing up. Mikey, how do you feel about you?
I'm great, man. I live the life I live, man. Things can't get better. It is gonna get better. I know it's gonna get better. That's all I got to say.
All right. What do you think about the kind of person you are?
I'm a good person. I'm good. I respect everybody. See, you mess with me, then I'm, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm a cool person.
You don't want to mess with Mikey. All right. Well, same question here. What do you think about where you are right now? What do you think about where you are as far as your life right now? What do you think about it? How you feel? You happy with where you are? You wish it could be better. You pissed.
Life can get worse, but life ain't going to. It's gonna get better for me.
Cool, biz. That's real. That's real. What do you think about where you going?
I'm going to a good place, better place. I don't know where yet, but soon I will find out.
But you know that in your heart, you feel like what you want to go somewhere that's good.
Yeah,
And
I want to go somewhere that's good. Yeah.
that's
I'm not the only person that can make it happen, so I got to make it happen.
That's cool, biz. That's real. That's sharp. Last question. What do you think about why you want to get there, wherever it is that you? Well, I ask you this because since it's not a particular where you want to go just yet, do you have a reason why you want to get to somewhere better?
Oh yeah, to have better things in life. That's it. I just want better things in life, and I ain't gonna get in here, so I gotta go somewhere else to get them.
How do you feel about what Mike said, Boobie? How do you feel about?
Paying attention.
Say what?
I wasn't even paying attention for real. What about you? I'm to ask you a question.
No, this is my video. I ask all the questions. I control the whole flow. So, okay, last thoughts, fellas. We're gonna wrap this up. Last thoughts for folks out there in YouTube world want to really understand how they need to be molding their thinking. What about your thinking would you change if you could?
Certain mistakes I made, not.
No, what about your thinking? I didn't say what mistakes and what things. What about your thinking? Would you like to change if you could?
The way I think towards some people, that I have bad thoughts.
I don't know who you're talking about. Now,
Would you say you know who I'm talking about?
yeah, I said wonder who you're talking about. Do you feel like the way you think right now is going to get you where you ultimately want to go? Won't, Boobie?
You said the way I think.
Do you feel like the way you think right now is going to get you to where you want to go?
That ain't got nothing to do about where I want to go.
Why don't it?
Where I want to go got a whole different background and thought process.
Mine just changed.
Right.
Same stuff, do the same.
Certain things pop on my mind at certain times. My mind is everywhere. My mind is not in one place. I like it to be everywhere, so I'm keeping it that way. So I don't like to just focus my mind on one thing. I like to keep everything around so I remember everything.
So it's safe to say you feel like the way you think is going to get you where you need to go.
Yep.
Cool. Mike,
I'm trying to be.